Hello investors and traders, and welcome to the very last weekly market report for 2016. I'm AJ Monty. This is a one-year daily candle chart of the diamonds. That's ticker symbol DIA. And as I always do, I've left my lines on the chart from last week's report. And you can see here that that forecast was spot on accurate, where I said that we would move back to the 20-period moving average. We were mere pennies away from my ultimate target price right there, where I said we would move below that 20-period moving average. Now we've done that. Today's low went down below the 20-period moving average, but we closed above the 20-period moving average. So I think for next week, we actually might see a little bit of a bounce here before going lower. And that's what I'm going to leave for next week, because we are up against what's called the January effect, which is where we usually see selling in the large cap stocks, ultimately to be followed by buying action in the small cap stocks. So this could have this volatility effect on the overall market. Now, if we look at the Russell 2000, again, I've left my lines on the chart from last week. I said that we would most likely pull back to this role reversal support level. Remember that at the very end, I'm going to give you a link to a video that will explain more about the role reversal right there. And again, I said that we would pull back. We did just that. We came right to my target price. Now for the Russell 2000, you'll see that there is a bearish engulfing pattern right there. So I think we could actually continue to move lower on the Russell and then ultimately hit that role reversal and possibly bounce right there. So that's going to be my forecast for next week. Remember, Monday the markets are closed in observance of the New Year holiday, so we're going to have a shortened trading week, which is why I'm only putting my target right there. We only have 4 trading days next week. Now if we look at the Qs, QQQ, it's the NASDAQ market. Again, my lines are left on the chart from last week. We pulled right back to the support level. Again, look at last week's report. You'll see that line was drawn last week, came right to that line, and I expect now that we're going to bounce off of that support level. Not much of a bounce, but I think we could move right back up to the 20-period moving average before going lower. So that's going to be my forecast for the Qs. Now, if you look at the VIX, ticker symbol VIX, again, very, very accurate forecast. I said that we would bounce on the VIX. We had a bullish engulfing pattern here on Wednesday, which caused the VIX to move up. And look at that target price right there. It ended right at that resistance point right there. You see that? And so I think that next week the VIX could pull back a little bit before going higher. And I do think that the volatility is going to increase. This line might even extend into the week after next. So I'll leave that in place to see how that plays out. Now, if you're interested in learning more about what we do here at The Market Guys, just go to themarketguys.com, click on the video tab right there, and that will bring you to our video library where we have what's called market shots. These are very short videos, each about 5 to 7 minutes long. And as I pointed out earlier in the video, the role reversal right here is one of the most important concepts you could learn about, because it's a simple horizontal line that we draw on the chart that reverses the role and allows us to establish entry points and also exit points for our protective stops. So very, very important video. Thank you so much for following us throughout 2016. We're looking forward to having you as our subscribers for 2017. Stay connected to The Market Guys, and we give you our word that we're going to provide you with top-notch educational services for investors and traders. Again, Happy New Year. We'll talk to you next week. So long.
For almost 3 decades, AJ Monty has motivated audiences worldwide about creating personal wealth and winning in business. His time-tested risk management strategies focus on ideas that involve a keep it super simple approach, also known as the KISS principle. These concepts have been delivered to people in over 16 countries around the world, reaching audiences in the millions. AJ is a best-selling author of 2 books, The Market Guy's 5 Points for Trading Success and Take Charge of Your Money Now, both of which have been featured on PBS Television, Fox Business News, ABC TV, as well as Sirius Money Radio. As a financial educator and consultant, he has worked with some of the most recognized names in the financial industry. Companies like Bank of America, Charles Schwab, E-Trade Financial, Scotiabank, and TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. If you have ever been challenged with having to make a tough decision regarding when to buy or sell a stock, then help is on the way. The Options Oracle and Equity Oracle Alert services are designed to help you make those tough decisions. AJ will not only help you find the best trade candidates, but he will also lay out the exit strategy for each position in an easy-to-understand format that anyone can follow.
Hi, my name is AJ Monty, Chief Market Strategist for The Market Guys. For almost 30 years, I've traded stocks, options, futures, and even currencies. I've traveled the world teaching people just like you how to profit in the market using time-tested strategies that focus on risk management. You see, the secret to making money in the market depends on your ability to limit losses when you're wrong. In other words, if you want to make a lot of money in the market, don't lose a lot of money in the market. Now that may sound funny, but it's true. Most investors are challenged with 2 questions. The first question is, how do you find a good stock? Well, the best way to find the right stock starts with eliminating all of the stocks you would not invest in. This process of elimination is called stock screening. And our services help you overcome the odds so you're putting your money where the money is going. We're simply following the trends. The second question most people ask of me is, when is it time to sell? Well, if you don't have an answer to this question, then you might find yourself in a position where you're holding on to your stocks when things go against you. This is the worst thing you could possibly do because I believe this is no longer a buy and hold market. It has evolved into a buy and protect market. Holding on and hoping for things to get better is not a strategy. In fact, doing this will eventually lead you to a catastrophic loss, and you wouldn't want that. Our trade alert services help answer these 2 questions. Not only will I help you find the right trade candidate, but I'll also show you how to use the charts to manage risk. I don't use the charts to predict the future. I use them to protect the future. The charts tell me when it's time to get out as well as when it's time to get in. And that's what I'd like to teach you as well. We have 2 services, the Equity Oracle and the Options Oracle. The Equity Oracle is an alert service for traders who would like to trade only equities, whereas the Options Oracle is our premier alert service for both equity and option traders. Each alert is laid out in an easy-to-understand format that shows charts depicting entry and exit points. Risk management is our cornerstone of each service, so you don't have to struggle with the decision of when to get out or when a trade goes against you, when should I take my loss. The strategy is to use the KISS principle, keeping it super simple. As a bonus, you'll have access to a live Q&A session as well, each and every month. This is where you can submit a stock symbol, and I will analyze these stocks while we discuss the best trading strategies for each position. And it gets better. In addition to the alert service and the live monthly Q&A sessions, we're also developing a member page that will include instructional videos about how to get the most out of our service. Without question, this is the best trade alert service available on the market, and we look forward to having you as our newest subscriber. Simply click on the link below to subscribe. It's easy. Once again, I'm AJ Monty, Chief Market Strategist for The Market Guys. Thanks for watching.
Enrolling in this service is easy. Simply click on the link below to subscribe, and your weekly alert will be delivered right to your email box. And if you act now, we will include AJ's best-selling book, The Market Guy's 5 Points for Trading Success. This is a first-time offer that will get you on the road to success and keep you there. Remember, if you continue to do what you've always done, things will never change. Positive results will only come after you have taken the first step in the right direction. We look forward to having you as our newest member.